There is one mistake that I keep seeing Etsy sellers make, and it is costing them tons of clicks into their listings, which is costing them tons of sales. And that is not using, or even worse by far, using the wrong type of Etsy video. I see people so often use Etsy sizing charts as their Etsy video, or perhaps they're using a video that tells a story about their store, or maybe it flips to some other products that they sell, and people don't realize just how much attention and clicks they are losing because of this video. When people are shopping on Etsy.com, or even when you are shopping online, what do you do when something interests you? You hover over the image, because a lot of times it will show you if there's more images, it will show you a zoomed in version. You get a video of what you are going to be buying. Usually when you hover over something, it's because you are interested and you want to get more information. But so many people nowadays, when you hover over their Etsy listing, you get a size chart. If I start scrolling through these, so many of them use size charts. I do agree with this one here. This one's using a slideshow, which I'm a big fan of. This one using a size chart. You can see more than half of these are using these size charts. And if we keep scrolling down, we get some like this. This one is a popular now, and this is something that I really agree with. This one here, you actually get more views and a zoomed in version of this design. So I'm getting more information from hovering versus, again, so many when I'm showing interest and I'm expecting a zoom or to get more information about this design, I'm just being taken away to a size chart, which I don't care about right now. And while yes, this only affects desktop, because if you're actually shopping on mobile, you flip through the different listings so you can actually get more information. There is no hover, but still, even according to Etsy, it says, yes, over 50% of traffic comes from mobile, but that means still 50% of shoppers are on desktop and are going to be looking through Etsy.com, in which they can hover over your listing and then the video automatically plays. And this has always been a pet peeve of mine, because I like to shop on Etsy. And when I'm hovering over things, I want, again, more information. I don't want to be taken to a video about how you started your store or what other products you already have, because I'm interested in that one product. If you actually go through the video tips that Etsy gives you for creating videos that actually help convert your listing and drive more clicks, we have things like videos that address common questions. So maybe it shows the scale of the image. Maybe it turns the image around so that you get a full view. We have this example here of the product, again, that they're already interested hanging, and it's showing scale by showing a hand. We have this one down here, again, just giving more information. What these aren't doing is flipping away to something that does not show the product at all. Number two, the videos that show your product in use. So maybe it being worn, maybe if you have a mug, someone picking it up, someone filling it, something to drive attention, but again, just give more information about what you're selling. And then finally, the third option that they recommend is a video that highlights creative details. So maybe zoomed in, maybe it gives more dimensions, maybe comparing two sizes together. Perhaps it has a time lapse of you creating that product exactly. But one thing you'll notice with all three video types that they recommend is that video is about the product that your customer is interested in, or what that listing is exactly. They even give you recommended videos based on your different type of product that you sell. So for example, clothing, use videos of on model movement, show how the garment hangs or moves, show a close-up video of the details, textures, and quality, ending with the finished product. And we're starting to see a brand new wave of video types that people are doing with this and using AI to make these. So one thing you might notice if you go onto Etsy lately and you find, honestly, a lot of them are newer stores, and you hover over their listings, like this one, for example, we can see the shirt in action. So it doesn't drive us away from the design here. It just gives us more information, and I'm way more likely to click. I've gotten a better view, a better understanding of what this product is, since it didn't take me to a random other video that it was irrelevant to the product. We have these two bestsellers right here. When I hover on this one, we see a video of a girl wearing it. Not sure if this video is exactly what I would use, but it is a lot more information than a color chart or a size chart. We have this one. When you hover, you get a zoomed out version of the design, which then zooms in, giving me more information about the shirt, the texture, how the graphic fits onto the shirt as well. We have this raccoon bestseller one. When you hover over it, zoom into the design, we get information about the shirt. We get a different view of it folded. Again, my eye is drawn to this, and when I hover, I'm getting more information if you're not getting the gist yet. Same with this one right here, the alpha male one. Hover over it, we get a zoom in at different angles of the shirt. I'm getting more information. So what I've done in the past to make up for not being able to make videos myself was just using Canva to create a slideshow of all of the color mockups that I offer. So at least when people hover, they can start seeing all the color options that design is available on. But a lot of these brand new sellers who just started selling on the last year on Etsy or have brand new listings are using these AI videos to give you a better idea and to draw your eyes to their listing when you hover. And the quickest way to make these consistent videos for all of your listings so you don't have to buy your product and make a video every time is by using Kittl and using their new video feature. And you can either go into Kittl and create your own prompt to create a video, but the easiest way to get started with this is actually going to their AI library, and we have a bunch of pre-made product videos that you can use to create this effect, and you can go ahead and change them up. And just scrolling down, we can see they have ones for Etsy digital prints. We have Etsy mug ones here. We've got, say you sell hats or you sell tumblers or you sell candles. Scrolling down, we have tons based on the different types of products that you want to sell. And this one here actually looks very familiar. This one I really like, and I will link this one in the description. This one's called Etsy Shirt Action Variation. And from this one, you can actually create 3 different types of videos. So we have someone maybe grabbing the product here. So I'll show you what that looks like. We have this one here, product stacking. So this one would work really good if you usually sold these in bundles. So maybe it's a party shirt, a bachelorette shirt, some type of group product shirt where maybe people are buying multiple. Or we have this one, which is a product adjustment one. And all of these are subtle enough. But again, when someone is hovering, the slight movement and the not switching away from the main photo that they're looking at is going to draw their attention back to your listing. So let's say for this one, for example, that I want to switch out this with my design here. I'm just going to come into here, delete this photo, and I'm going to bring in a mock-up of one of my products that I want to use. And for this one, I actually just went and grabbed the Printify mock-up. So you can use your supplier mock-ups as well. If I like this folded version that they already gave me, all I have to do is again, replace the first image, go to this artboard, and then I actually just click on the prompt. Or there's also, if you click on this, there's a regenerate button down here. So then you would just regenerate so that this image is now populated with your design on it. And now this is used as a reference for all of these videos. So depending on which one I would want to create, all I have to do is click on this again. And if you click on these, you can go down and actually just read the prompt that it's given so that if you want to change this up, maybe you want more hands, maybe you want one hand, maybe you want to change the background color, you just have to go into the prompts and edit them. It's super easy to change or keep it as it is if you are happy with that result. But let's go into this one and we are going to regenerate this with our design. And now here is the result I got for this one. So this is with a folder shirt. I could also choose just not to use this as the reference photo and give it the full shirt if I prefer to have it the full shirt and not the folded version. Or you can just give it a different type of mockup, whatever you would like. And depending on which one you would want to create, you would just go ahead and click on this again and regenerate it. But there are so many different templates, other templates, or for other products that you can get as well. So we have this one here. If you want to bring in a picture of your candle, you can also use the Kittl AI to also insert your candle right into this image as well. And then coming into the photos here, we have this one, which gives you a zoom of what this looks like 360, and it blows out the flame as well. We have this one here, which is just a flickering. So if you wanted a subtle movement to your video or when someone hovers over your listing. And then we have this option here, which just gives it a little bit more movement to the flame and someone blowing it out. We have this coffee cup one. If you wanted to bring in your mock-up of your coffee cup or also use the Kittl AI just to put your image of your mug right into this scene here, you can also do that. And then you have videos like pouring coffee, how someone would actually use their mug. We have things like adding a tea bag and hot water, so a little bit more movement to that one. Or if you wanted more, like maybe comparison to a hand, we have someone using their hand and just grabbing the mug here. We have this one right here. So if you had a image of a hanging shirt here, for example, and again, you could just create your own image or variation of this, or bring in a custom mock-up as well. What you can do is create things like a product rotation. So just spinning that one around. This one is kind of closest to what I'm seeing doing really well on Etsy right now. Or something like this, the detailed close-up where it just zooms into the design here. Or we have this one, gentle zoom out, and it's just swaying. So this one's more of a subtle video, but again, still going to draw eyes with that movement. And you don't even need to start with these templates. I created one myself here. So I just brought in my Printify mockup. And then one option that I did was I created an AI image board, and I just created a static mockup. So in this, I just said, put this on a kitchen counter scene. And this is the image that I got. And then for the AI video board, I actually copied one of the AI prompts that I saw that they were using in one of their other shots. So I actually grabbed the one from the candle here. So this one actually said, just rotate it and then blow out the candle. And I copied that prompt and I said, make this spin around, but instead of blowing out a candle, while it's turning, to add coffee to the cup. And look how this turned out here. This one looks awesome. I actually made this one a little bit too large, but even right within Kittl, you can crop the sizing on this. Or maybe you just wanted something simple. And I started right from the original mockup that I got from Printify. And then I just gave it the same prompt. And let's see how that one turned out. There you go. You can go ahead and change as much of these prompts as you want. Start a prompt from nothing. You can give it a second by second breakdown on what you want to see. You can change how long these videos are, though I would still keep them on the shorter end. But Kittl is the perfect spot if you want to start making these more eye-catching videos for your Etsy listing. Keep in mind, with using Kittl and pretty much any AI platform out there, you are using tokens every time you generate a video. So what I like to do is just make sure I have one template that I really like and then just reuse that, because usually it's going to turn out consistent and the same every single time. But right now, if you want to get started with Kittl, they do have a special plan to promote these Etsy videos and these new templates that they've created. And that gives you 2 free months off of the annual plans, plus some extra video generations. And you can get access to Kittl and this deal by going to the link in my description, and it'll be pinned at the top of my comments as well. So if you've never used video for your Etsy listings, or perhaps you're using a video that's hurting you more than helping you, go check out Kittl and let me know how you guys find it in the comments below. And if you're more curious about Kittl and how to use it, I have tons of videos on my channel. But if you guys want a full Kittl tutorial, since a lot has changed on Kittl since the last time I did one, type in tutorial into the comments below and I will add that to my list to make. Thank you guys, and I will see you next week.